So to begin with, Sonakshi, I would want to know first and the very important question that when did you decide to study abroad?
Okay, so I am a software engineer. I did my BTech in computer science. So after about three and a half years of work experience, I decided to do an MBA. You work in a corporate and you get an idea of in what line you want to continue or switch. There, I decided to go and pursue management. Also, I had two options, right? I can give a CAT exam or a GMAT exam. So there, I found that with my office curriculum and with my working hours, it would be more feasible for me to give a GMAT. And since I'm appearing for GMAT, I have a limited option from Indian schools because my work experience was a little less for Indian schools, a top Indian schools that I was targeting. So I was very sure that what type of school I want to target. I wanted a top tier school. And for abroad, I chose United States because I have a tech background. So the scope of jobs and management in tech is more in the United States as compared to other countries. Also, one more reason to study abroad was exposure. You know, you work in a cross cultural environment, you work with other people, diversity that completely gives you exposure.
So which all universities did you get your admissions from, and like which one have you decided to get into?
So I applied in three universities. I got an interview call from two and an admit from one of them, that is University of Wisconsin, Madison, and I've decided to go and start this fall.
Okay, so you are going in fall 2022, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was your overall score, if you remember, and what was the sectional one as well?
Yeah, my overall score was 700. I scored a 39 in verbal and a 47 in quant.
39 in verbal is a really good score which you have got.
I was also happy after seeing that.
Yeah. And what was the breakup for IR and AWA?
For AWA, I got a 5, and for IR, I don't remember my IR score. I'm sorry.
No issues. Again, in AWA also, you have got a really good. Why did you get that feel that now is the time I need some professional with me who can help me with the complete application process?
Okay, so there are two reasons. First is the time limit. My exam was in October, and by October end, mostly the round one for many universities was closed. We were already on round two. So, and if I was about to do it myself, it would obviously take me more time since I had to do the research, applying, and everything. So there I took professional help. Also, I was associated with Jamboree for my exam. So, and for all the preparation level, I was very happy with the institute and with the program and with the type of attention and help they offered me. So then I also chose Jamboree because I was sure of the result.
Okay. So, where did you find Jamboree? Like, how did you came to know about Jamboree?
Completely, it was online. Then I contacted Jamboree, and then the teachers that I took help from, I saw them online and the reviews and yeah, everything online.
Okay. And tell me one thing. Like, what were the things which you included in your profile so that you can improve the profile of yours? Like, what were those things which you included in your profile?
Okay, so this is a little program specific thing. See, I'm going for an MBA in technology strategy and product management. Considering I have a tech background of 3.5 years, so I made sure that all my achievements, technical achievements, was showcased in the resume, and the writer that was assigned to me from Jamboree helped me in that. Also, there has to be other hobbies and other achievements. This Except your work experience, that you need to show them that they know that, you know, since there are a lot of people applying, so you need to tell them that why are you good for their school. So I also showed them extra achievements, extracurriculars that I was involved in college, or any volunteer work that I did with my office work experience.
Okay. So, what were the value adds you got from Jamboree's application process, be it into profile building or be it into university shortlisting, or maybe writing the documents also like LORs and essays and everything?
So I got help from Jamboree from step one. The moment I applied, I had a brief discussion with my counselor about what are my expectations, what kind of program do I want to get into. And she discussed me, she shared information with me, which gave me a direction in what direction should I research. So then she gave me a list of institutes, universities in three categories, some with good chances, with medium chances, and with best chances. So then I had to choose universities from that category, that what I want to apply to. And after that, in the application process, I was assigned a writer. Uh, See, the application process is a little different in the US universities. You get essays where you get a brief topic on essays, and where you need to describe everything in just those three topics. So you need to choose what points should you keep forward and what you should hold back, and on which to emphasize. So there, my writer helped me a lot. In my resume building, he helped me a lot, and also in my letter of recommendations, because yeah, the LOR comes from manager, but the write up you need to provide to them. So that way, I got a lot of help.
So, what are those 3, 4 things which are which you really like?
I was enrolled in an online class program. So usually the online class program are a little less interesting than offline, but that was not the case in my class. It was very interesting. It was very interactive because there was not only teaching. Also, after there, I was included in a weekend batch. So after the 2 month classes, I got teachers help and support in my mock tests also, because during the GMAT preparation you give mock tests, but it is very important to review the mistakes and then do not do that again in your next mock test. So that in that reviewing, my teachers, I was assigned Akansha Sharma and Vishal Singha, so they helped me a lot. Even there were times when I WhatsApp them the question, and they could just they replied me in an hour or two about the correct answer and where I was wrong. I had countless of video calls and Zoom calls with them regarding where I was going wrong. Also, in my counseling process, since during my application process, I was also handling some other very important things. So there were times when I was not able to write my application process, give time to it. There, I was assigned Aparna Srivastava as my counselor, and she helped me a lot. And in all the motivating and all the telling me that don't worry, the admit will come. There is time. So yeah, that way I got a lot of help from teachers, and in fact, I'm still in touch with them. Yeah.
So, what kind of support did you get after completing the classes with us? Like,
Jamboree has its own test series, so I attempted a lot of tests from that. So I would schedule 2, 3 Zoom calls in a week. A Zoom call after every exam. Me and my verbal teacher and my quant teacher would share the screen and review each and every question, each and every mistake where I was wrong. And there were times, especially in verbal, where I didn't know why was the question put that way, or why did I choose that answer. So there were times when I didn't know why did I do that mistake, and the teacher helped me, and they pointed out that, see, this is your thought process. This don't do this way. This is the correct method. So that way, I got a lot of help. The reviewing the mock test one, and that was the main process. And that way, I got a lot of help from my teachers.
so you must have used our online portal also. So, what all resources did you go on? Did you use on our online portal?
Since COVID, there were also books on your online portal, right? Books, and Jamboree has also introduced the class now. They keep class recordings also on the online portal. So I use that, the books, and there is one thing which is very interesting. I find you give your mock test, and then there's a graph representation. that includes all the performance of all your tests, and that has the subjects and topics, right? From where is your performance steady, in which topics are you performing good. So that also helps me a lot.
So the analytical dashboard, which you are saying that where you get the proper test analysis.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. And in the test preparation, if you had to pick 3-4 things, so what were those 3-4 things which you find they were the really best things in the test preparation?
Curriculum I feel is very good. I'll tell you why. Because see, the most of the students who prepare for GMAT are office professionals, right? So those are who have lost touch with study. So Jamboree curriculum is like that. That initially you have, for example, I had a Saturday Sunday class, and then I got homework which I had to do in the first week. So from the first class, the homework is very less, so that it is not very hectic for you to complete, and you can do that easily, and it increases over the classes. So for someone like me who had lost touch with studies, it is easier to get a grasp of it again. Also, second thing was, like I mentioned a lot, the support. I mean, after even the classes completion, the teachers are there for you on WhatsApp, on Zoom calls. They have those doubt clearing sessions which they provide. And third is the test series, because the average score that I scored in my mock test was the same as my final exam.
Yeah. So, who were your faculties were Akansha Sharma and Vishal Singla. Any
Yeah.
specific message for your faculties, for your counselors, which you want to give?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you. And I mean, I'm still in touch. I want to be in touch whenever I get a job also, because I remember messaging Akansha, ma'am, and Vishal sir about that I got into University of Wisconsin with a very good scholarship. So they were really happy. I even met Akansha ma'am since I had an online class. So I am really grateful that they were with me throughout the journey and even towards the end. And Aparna ma'am for motivating me at every step, since I got admitted really a little late because I was around two applicants. So yeah, just to thank you.
Any specific advice which you want to give to the students who are now planning to apply for the later intakes, be it for the GMAT preparation or in case if they're looking up for some sort of admissions like related to applications and all?
Yeah, just to be patient, because see, GMAT, the GMAT exam pattern is all about your timing, right? So you cannot give it in stress, because I've tried it, I've been there. So it is very important for you to be stress free, and it is very important when you plan to give a GMAT. See, yeah, it has a small syllabus as compared to other exams. It does take 3.5 months, but that you have to give it to it dedicatedly. So whenever you plan to give a GMAT, be sure that the next 3-4 months you have to give time, attention, and everything to the exam. Also, parallelly working with your college or office, whatever you have, and just free your mind before attempting.
And anything about admissions, like any tip which you want to give to the students for in terms of application process and all?
Yeah, just do your research. See, there are a lot of universities. You cannot apply to a lot of universities because they have an applicant fee that is a lot as compared to India. So you have to apply to a limited number of universities. Be sure of the course you're applying, why you are applying, and be sure on the university you're targeting, because they have this class profile where you can see, do you stand in average or above average. That increases your chances more. So just do your research.
So realistic approach to like should be there when you plan to apply in the universities, right?
Yes, yes.
All right. Yeah, so that's it. Sonakshi, thank you so much for taking out the time. I'm sure you must be very busy with your preparation. Now you must have been got your visa as well, right? And you must be planning like when are you flying to US?
16th August.
And when is your session starting?
It is starting from first week of September.
All right. Good luck for your future. Thank you so much once again for taking out the time. And stay in touch. You are already in touch with your faculties and counselors. So it's really good. to like touch base with always with the old students of Jamboree. So again, all the best.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Nikita.